In an article titled "Biography Becomes a Blood Sport," the New York Times book critic Michiko Kakutani began by quoting Oscar Wilde. "Formerly, we used to canonize our heroes. The modern method is to vulgarize them. Cheap editions of great books may be delightful, but cheap editions of great men are absolutely detestable." Since Wilde's condemnation of modern biography, it has accelerated its descent into bad taste, according to Kakutani. In her bill of indictment, she included Joe McGinnis's The Last Brother, an account of Edward Kennedy which blurred the distinction between biographical speculation and fiction, Jeffrey Meyer's Scott Fitzgerald, a voyeuristic portrait that fastened on the writer's sex life and the size of his penis, Francine Duplessis Gray's Rage and Fire, which reduced Flaubert to a selfish male chauvinist pig. Kakutani condemned tasteless biographies that mirror the cultural zeitgeist. What had once seemed liberating in Lytton Strachey's debunking of pious Victorian biography had rapidly devolved from refreshing candor to ugly fact and gossip-stuffed hatchet jobs. Even prize-winning biographies from university presses dished the dirt. Why? It was due to a culture of celebrity, Kakutani argued, in which the artist's personality usurped the biographer's narrative. And biography paid well, she added, anticipating an Irish Times reviewer's observation that, "I have no doubt that literary biography, a relatively weak and recent form, has been recruited in recent years to cutting-edge commercialism." Dishy is the word a reviewer used on the front page of the New York Times book review to describe my biography, Lillian Hellman, Her Legend and Her Legacy. A newcomer to the warfare over modern biography, I did not realize then what the word meant. I had to ask my agent. The word is a synonym for gossipy. The reviewer did not consider whether Hellman as a subject might invite such treatment. Rather, she presumed that the dishiness inhered in the biography itself, in the mind of the biographer, in other words. Similarly, a few reviewers chastised me for emphasizing Hellman's ugliness, even suggesting that because I had written Marilyn Monroe, A Life of the Actress, I was predisposed to admiring only that kind of beauty. That I was merely reporting physical descriptions of Hellman conveyed to me by her friends and lovers did not matter. The mere fact of reporting, or rather what I chose to emphasize, became my trademark as a biographer. Dwelling on Hellman's appearance, even when it was a striking feature of how people reacted to her, seemed mean-spirited, as if I had deliberately disfigured my subject. Kakutani attributed the new invasiveness of biography to changing notions of what is public and private. The Anita Hill Clarence Thomas and Paula Jones Bill Clinton controversies had stimulated the public's salacious interests. Salacious, by the way, is the word British reviewers prefer, including those who attacked my portrayal of the Hemingway-Gellhorn marriage in my biography Beautiful Exile, The Life of Martha Gellhorn, because I quoted some of Hemingway's more vicious descriptions of her sexual inadequacy. As the critic Hywell Williams put it, biography is a peep show on the past, not the real thing. Kakutani ended her shotgun survey of contemporary biography by stepping back to the century before Wilde and quoting the British writer John Arbuthnot's observation that biography is one of the new terrors of death. But if she could find this sentiment expressed more than 200 years ago, what exactly was new about modern bloodsport biography? Well, that question shall be answered in due course. The London Observer's literary editor Robert McCrum renewed the Kakutani offensive by taking the novelist/biographer Edmund White's remark for a column title, "Biography is the form by which little people take revenge on big people." McCrum invoked James Joyce's aversion to the biography. Biographers empty or steal lives of their meaning, Janet Malcolm contends in The Silent Woman, her influential evisceration of biography. Like many critics of contemporary biography, Malcolm sides with the subjects, victims, and with their families, who must withstand the prying of biographers.